told you guys I'm gonna have a Tom Brady hand when I'm finished. Tom Brady hand when I'm finished. Like, go with my shit. Like, go with my stuff. Like, you know? Yeah, go with my bling bling. I like that. Like Tom Brady. I love that. That is awesome. NVIDIA's just never done anything like that. It even says ROG on the back. And the cable ties in here. I'm gonna use those. Man, oh, that thing is heavy. And this eventually is gonna go inside my editing PC. I am building an editing PC, a new editing PC, and this is eventually gonna go inside there. I am gonna mine on it in the spare time, but this is gonna go inside my editing PC. I do have a white tower coming, so this particular 3090 is gonna go inside my editing PC. Ooh, I forgot about the strip on the top. Okay, I'm gonna have to get that on the other one too, because I didn't catch that top part. Oh yeah, we got the new tops back from Space Goats with the correct name on them. No, you know, Space Goats accidentally misspelled the name, but he shot me out some new face covers. That's why I haven't changed them yet. So he shot me out the correct ones, so I'm gonna get those sloppy, ugly looking ones off the wall, get the real thing, the Space Goats, you know, 3D printed meter covers there and boxes, got those. And you guys can jump on Space Goats Discord to get these. You just got to jump on and make an order for them. He can get them for you with the meter installed in them already as well, with the plug and the meter installed as well. Or you can get it just a box if you already have the 220 volt, or he does it 120 too, so check him out. He 3D prints them himself. I got mine custom printed with my name on it, so, for the farm. And he happened to send the first ones out. The name was just misspelled, so he shot me out some new ones, man, real quick. So that was pretty cool of him. Shout out to Space Goats. Check out his channel if you haven't checked it out. He's got some good content too. He's doing some cool stuff with the 3D printing. Those cases are like, man, those cases, like he could start a business selling those cases right now. Those are highly desired and sought after. I think I waited like 3 weeks for mine, so, and then a couple more weeks to get the replacement ones with the right spelling. So yeah, guys, if you want those, you jump on them, order them now, and he'll get them out to you guys. He's actually 3D printing them himself. That's like so dope. I seen him on Red Panda Mining's channel, and right away I wanted to get him because it's just a good way for you to be able to look and visually see what your wattage is at right on the wall. So oh man, that baby is massive, man, massive. Check that out, guys. All right, guys. Yeah, that thing is massive. But the 3090 is even bigger. Dude, just in weight comparison, like, yeah, you know which one is which. Like, you just know. Because, like, this one is so much heavier than this one is. Like, they are both about the same size in length, but I can feel the difference in weight for sure. And obviously, one is a triple 8-pin, and one is a dual 8-pin. I'm not gonna do that. Yeah, triple 8-pin, dual 8-pin. All right, guys. So we are ready now. So we've got our 4 EVGA for the win 33070s. One ASUS Strix ROG, one ASUS ROG Strix 3070, and then one ASUS ROG Strix 3090. All right, guys, so what we're gonna do now is I'm gonna go ahead and get the GPUs hung up on the frame. Let me see what configuration I want. I'm gonna probably go all 6 on the top. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. All 6 on the top. See, now we have that riser issue, so I'm gonna have to move that one out one, which is fine, no big deal. Whether I want it here is what I really want to know. Because I don't want them to sag. So I'm going to probably put them on the riser and then set the riser on there. So that's what I'm going to probably try to do. I had one riser out. No matter where you sit it, it's gonna have sag. More sag if you put it out, less sag if, oh, never mind. I just wasn't holding it up high enough. Okay. We'll probably go there at the tip of the riser, and that would be fine, as opposed to back here. That would be good there at the tip of the riser. Yeah, I like that at the tip of the riser on there. So we're just gonna add the risers on there first, is what we're gonna do. gonna add the risers on first. That's what we're gonna do. Declutter a little bit. Alright. Where will the screwdriver go? Alright guys, so let's go ahead and get this adjusted. Trying to think of the configuration that I want them in. I'm gonna take them off anyway. They're coming off anyway, so it doesn't even matter. Then I can move those around where I want them at anyway, so. It's not, so you just want to pop on your risers first, and I'm doing this because of the way that it sits onto the frame. So if you want to do it my way where you pop on your risers first, that's perfectly fine. You can hang your GPUs and then do your risers second. That's absolutely fine too. Dangerous what I'm doing right now. Never hang a screw over the top of the GPU. Just don't do it. Do not ever take the chance at dropping a screw inside your GPU. That's like a no-go zone. I just don't put screws anywhere near there. Because you could accidentally drop in there and then you got a problem. And your risers just pop on the bottom and they snap on like that. You hear that snap? When I hang my GPUs, I go back and forth, because if you torque one side too tight, your GPU will be hanging crooked and you can't torque the other side. So and guys, if you're only using one GPU, then just use your one GPU or whatever, 2, 3, and just stop there and then wait for the next part. Because it's all the same, no matter if you're using one GPU or 6 or 8. The process is just the same. Put your riser just like that, and it'll click just like that. Yeah. Yeah. That almost happened. Well, I say, don't play around like that. You're not going to want to drop a screw inside your GPU. Because it might not come out. You might have to take the whole thing apart. You definitely don't want to do that if this is your first mining rig build. So I'm telling you that. So you kind of just are aware of that and be careful of doing that. Don't dangle screws over your GPUs. Screws could get dropped into the fan blades. Yeah, don't do that. I'm gonna need one more riser. And like I said, I just want to get these things up and running, so we will move these on the Gundam rig when we build the Gundam rig, and we're going to do that right after this. Oh, got a problem. Piece too big. Damn, man, this always happens with the ASUSes. Always happens with the ASUSes. Always happens with the ASUSes. I swear, man, this always happens with the ASUSes. They are so massive that they just don't fit on this AAA weight frame. Like the fans. Yeah, so much for that idea. You know what? It don't even matter. That just means we're building the other rig. That just means we're building the other rig. I don't care. Both of these rigs are going to be running tonight. Trust me. Like, you cannot get this on there. It is too big. That AAA wave frame is too massive. I'm sorry, the AAA wave frame is too narrow. The ROG Strix is too massive. Yes, seriously, it won't fit on there. It's too narrow. It's in the way of the fan, and I don't think it'll go in the second row either, because it's gonna have that same problem. Yeah, it's gonna push up on that fan so bad. Like, it is just, yeah, it's just pushing up on the fan pretty bad. Like, okay, it'll get in there like that, but you're pushing up on the back of that fan. And I wanted it on the top actually, so, but I guess I'll settle for that if it'll go in there. But I don't know about the 3090. Yeah, no way. I'm not even gonna try. I'm not even gonna try. Okay, I'm gonna try. Yeah, 3090 a bit too much. Yeah. Man, it's on that rose wheel fan pretty bad. Maybe. Maybe, just maybe. It was in the middle one right here, but that's like where the 3070 needs to be too. So, like, I guess I could do it for right now. So I'm gonna put them on there right away anyway. So, but I guess I'm doing the other build right after anyway, whatever. No use in trying to just squeeze them in there just to take them out anyway. But I want them running. Not that I'm not gonna, you know, but then I just have to mess with this anyway. And then, you know, whatever, so. Yeah. To get them off, and it would just be more of a hassle to get them off, so. Man, oh man, I really wanted to get them other two GPUs on there. That's cool. I'm building that rig tonight, so it don't matter. It'll just be running for like an extra 20 minutes, and I have to take them back off of there to do that, and that's actually going to be too much. So whatever. We'll just, yeah, this are getting running tonight for sure. All right, so we got to put fans and stuff on there. That's just the only thing I was thinking about, but if I put those on there, then I have to go back and take them off. So, which still isn't a big deal to just go in there and take them off. So, yeah. All right. So, yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and hook these up and. All right, guys. This is what your fan controller is gonna look like. This will control 10 fans. It's our fan controller, and we're just gonna hook our fans up to this, and this hub will hook up to the 4-pin peripheral power on the power supply. If you were using a server power supply, you actually have the fan ports right on the server power supply, so you don't even actually need a fan hub. So that's one thing about, one advantage to using a server power supply with the breakout board that has the fan hub built into it. And even if you don't, you could have the power supply. And then you could also have the, they make the adapter to go with the power supply. It's actually right here. So if you just happen to have a power supply and you do want to power your motherboard with your ATX power supply, this is what you need. And this came from J-Minerrr. So check them out. So this is this is a 24-pin ATX module for your breakout board on your server power supply. So you can actually power your 24-pin motherboard. That came from J-Minerrr. So if you just happen to be using a server power supply, you can actually, you know, power your motherboard off of just the server power supply. So, yep. Let's see here. I don't want to start getting stuff tangled up. So I got my first 4 fans hooked up now. Except this will be fan 8. Because I like keeping them in order. So if one goes out, I know right which one is I need to search for. Same with numbering the GPUs in Hive. After I build my rigs, I like to go back and do that. This is 5. I just like having things in order, that way I can like trace down the problem easier if there's ever a problem. Then there's only one more, which is going to be fan number 7. That's fan 7 actually right there. That's fan 7 and fan 8 spot. Fan 7, this is fan 8 right here. Alright. 8 fans in there. Then we're gonna get our power button, or I'm sorry, our power for our fans. That'll go to, hold on one second. All right guys, what we're gonna use for an SSD is we are gonna use a 240 gigabyte Easy Store SSD from Best Buy. So this is the Best Buy's brand of stuff, the Easy Store brand, the WD. So brand new SSD. I know I didn't need a 240, but they didn't have any 120, so I just had to go to 240. So I ordered more of the Kingston ones, but I only got one more Kingston left for the Gundam rig right now. I got some more on order, so I'm not gonna need that. We just need the SSD. All right, guys, and then you're gonna need SSD to USB to burn your SSD, to burn HiveOS onto your SSD. So you're gonna make sure you wanna get USB, SSD to USB for to be able to flash HiveOS onto your SSD drive. So, all right guys, I'm gonna go ahead and flash HiveOS on here, and then we're gonna get this rig running. All right, and flashing HiveOS, we'll make a whole new video. I'll do a whole video on flashing HiveOS onto the SSD. I know that is a step to the mining rig process, but this video has been a little long. I mean, we are doing a whole rig build, so I could do it a lot faster if I wasn't sitting here explaining everything. But you know, like I said, I'm doing it for you guys, man, just in case you've never built one, to help you guys out. If you've never built a rig, you can easily do it now. Take this video, go step by step with it. Like I said, it's no different if you're using 1 GPU or 8. Just more cables and more GPUs. So, all right guys, I'm gonna get HiveOS flashed onto this SSD. Alright guys, I went and heisted one of my Wathi fans. So yeah, I'll just show you guys these Wathi 5300 RPM fans and how the difference in the fan. So look at how thick that fan is compared, to this one. So just so you guys see, look at that, like, yeah, look at the difference. You can see it even tells you the airflow and the rotation and which way the airflow is on the Wathis, because they're so powerful. This is what we wanted out of there, though. I was just showing you guys that. I think I ordered like 40 of the Wathi fans when I ordered them, because they're that great of a fan. I literally like ordered 40 of them, I think. And I think they're literally almost, I think I got like a rig left, and I don't have enough to build another rig, and I think I ordered like 40 plus. No, I ordered 40 of them. That's what I ordered, 40. And I'm out of, I've got enough for that white Gundam edition rig, and then that's it. I had 2 extras. This is where I got this Vanguard from. So I got 12 of the 40 left, and those 12 are accounted for, actually. Well, 10 of the 12 are accounted for. 1 no longer has a guard. Yeah, so I gotta order some more of those for sure. I'm actually gonna do that right now, because that way I always have the parts, because I hate like waiting on parts for a rig. Like, I love the way I've got the crypto compound set up to where I've got extra parts laying around. And then for other, like, when I ordered a frame and I have extra fans for that, for like emergency use. So like I got extra fans that came on a rig that I didn't use, that I swapped out for the Watty fans. And those are emergency fans. Like, those are fans, not even emergency fans, those are fans that I can use for other builds if I decide not to use Watty fans. Because when I get the 5-ton air handler, man, it's gonna be like the North Pole in here. So I can use, excuse me, guys, I keep doing that. I apologize for that. Getting my back to you guys and talking. But yeah, you guys are still hearing me because I use a mic on the audio. But yeah. It's going to be like the Arctic in here, so I can use crappy LED fans, because cooling is not going to be so much of an issue, because the entire room is going to be cooling and exhausting. The hot air is going to be exhausting out of the room and bringing cool air in, so I don't have to so much focus on pushing so much cool air onto the GPU directly. You know, the Watty fans, they do their job, for sure. They do their job. Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna put those in because that gives it just a clean look. It's just me. You don't have to do this. It's just me, because like I said, it just gives it a more clean look for me. I like it. That the guards are like held in on the top and the bottom. So like I said, that's just me. So I'm gonna just finish this off real quick and do this. Appreciate all you guys that are, you know, staying to watch the build. We are gonna get the GPUs out on there. So we will be using a ASUS Z390P motherboard and Celeron G4930 processor. Trusty old go-tos for my builds. Very dependable motherboard. I like ASUS. Super dependable. So I haven't had any problems with any of my ASUS Mobos, so that's why I like using the ASUS Mobos. And ASUS motherboards, like I don't know, I just, like I said, it's just, maybe it comes down to personal preference. I just prefer to use the ASUS. I actually, you know, was thinking that, you know, because I'm limited to the PCIe slots on the ASUS Z390P, but I use the PCIe adapter and that works just fine. So, you know, and that's the splitter's like 30 bucks. So instead of stepping it up, you know, and buying a motherboard that has more PCIe slots, you can just use the PCIe adapter and it works just the same way. So, and those Z390Ps are pretty affordable. They're like 130, 150 bucks. Yeah, they're like 150 bucks, less than 150 bucks. So, yeah, they're pretty affordable. So, that's what I like about those. You know, so you got a $140 motherboard, plus a $30 PCIe adapter. It gives you 170 bucks and you can run, you know, 10, 12 cards on it, or 10 cards, you know, or 9 at least, because I have yet to try using 2 adapters on one motherboard, but I am going to attempt that. I don't see why you would have a problem doing so, but yeah, I'm gonna try. So I'm short 1 black screw, but guess what? That's why it pays to have these little trusty little kits. And guess what? I have that exact screw in this kit. Yeah, this stuff like this is invaluable when you're, you know, building rigs and stuff. Like I said about having extra parts and stuff, like, yeah, it's invaluable. Like, missing a screw, got the screw right there. So, and that is the exact screw, I'm sure. 100% is the exact screw. So, yeah, a lot of these screws are pretty common, but yeah, you see that, like that. And this is like a motherboard standoff kit that I ordered off of eBay. So it's got all the motherboard standoffs, washers, and different size screws, even for the GPU screws. So, and this was these came in those fans, but this was the exact, I mean the exact screw that it was in there. So, and I've got a ton of extras just in case you didn't have an extra or something. So, stuff like that is good to have. The iFixit kit and stuff like, the motherboard standoff kit and stuff like this is pretty good to have on hand when you're building a riding rig. You ain't gotta find stuff and use stuff that you know, try to make stuff work. You know, like you actually have the tools that you need to go ahead and do the job with. So it does pay to invest in some little stuff like this. The AAA wave frame does come with a power button as well for your motherboard. So a lot of none of the motherboards come with power buttons. So you're going to want to pick up some power buttons if you're building your rig for the first time. Do not try to short your motherboard and jump your pin cables. Please pick up a power button. They're only $2, guys. It's not worth shorting out your motherboard for, you know, a $2 power button that you could buy. But a lot of frames do come with the power buttons, guys. So, and this one does. It happens to come with the power button. So we are going to utilize that. We always do. I do have extras if it didn't come with one. I never jump my motherboards. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to attempt to do that, guys. So, yeah. All right, guys, we got this built. So on next is going to be our Celeron processor and our motherboard. And for this build, we are going to be using the ASUS Z390P motherboard and the Celeron G4930 processor. All right, guys, that's what we're going to be using for this build. And I'm going to be using one 1200 watt Platinum EVGA ATX power supply for this build. And we are going to be doing 4 RTX 3070s on this 12 GPU AAA wave frame. All right, guys? All right. Let's start the next stage of the build.